A quota too far, setting the stage for unrest. Bangladesh, a land pulsating with youthful energy, found itself at a crossroads. At the heart of the matter, a system designed to uplift the disadvantaged had become a point of contention, sparking nationwide protests. The quota movement in Bangladesh, a topic dominating headlines and igniting passionate debate, has become a defining moment for the nation. Will it find a way to bridge the divide, forging a path towards a more just and equitable society? The seeds of discontent were sown early in the history of quotas in Bangladesh. To truly grasp the history of quotas in Bangladesh, we must look back at the roots of this complex issue. To understand the present, we must delve into the past, exploring the socio-political landscape that shaped the nation. Bangladesh, born from a struggle for independence, inherited a legacy of inequality and social stratification. Certain segments of society, marginalized and underrepresented, faced an uphill battle for recognition and opportunity. It was against this backdrop that the quota system emerged, a policy designed to level the playing field and provide fair chances. In the aftermath of independence, the government implemented quotas in various sectors, including public service and education, aiming to uplift disadvantaged groups. Over time, what began as a temporary measure to uplift specific groups morphed into an entrenched system, its relevance increasingly questioned by many. From whispers to roars, the quota reform movement ignites. The year was 2018. A wave of unrest, ignited by student-led protests, swept across Bangladesh.
Students, the supposed beneficiaries of this system, took to the streets, demanding its reform. The rigid quotas, they argued, limited their opportunities, forcing them to compete for a shrinking pool of merit-based positions.
The quota reform movement, a testament to the power of collective action, had shaken the very foundations of Bangladesh. Section 4, A Nation Divided, examining the quota system's impact. The quota system, once a beacon of hope, had become a double-edged sword.
Proponents argued it remained essential for ensuring social justice, pointing to historical disadvantages faced by certain groups.
Critics, including many students, argued that it had outlived its purpose, creating a culture of entitlement and mediocrity. They pointed to instances of corruption and manipulation within the system, highlighting how it was being misused for personal gain. The debate underscored the challenges of balancing historical grievances with the aspirations of a new generation. Section 5. Bridging the Divide, Government Response, and Proposed Solutions. This section delves into the multifaceted approach the government has taken to address the ongoing crisis. The government, facing mounting pressure from both sides of the debate, found itself in a precarious position. The public outcry was growing louder, and the need for a balanced solution became increasingly urgent.
Initially taking a hardline stance, the government later adopted a more conciliatory approach, engaging in dialogue with student groups. This shift was seen as a necessary step to quell the unrest and find common ground.
The government proposed changes to the quota system, including a reduction in reserve positions and a more transparent selection process. These changes aimed to create a fairer system that would be acceptable to a broader segment of the population. These proposals, while welcomed by some, were met with skepticism by others, who demanded a complete overhaul of the system. The mixed reactions highlighted the deep divisions within society on this issue. The path forward was fraught with challenges, requiring careful navigation and a commitment to dialogue and compromise. The government had to balance competing interests and ensure that any changes would lead to long-term stability and fairness. Section 6. The Unfinished. Chapter. A Look at the Future of Quotas. The quota movement in Bangladesh, a watershed moment in the nation's history, has left an indelible mark on its social and political landscape. It was a time when the voices of the marginalized echoed through the streets, demanding justice and equality.
The movement succeeded in bringing to light the complexities and contradictions inherent in affirmative action policies. It sparked a nationwide conversation about the balance between meritocracy and social justice, challenging long-held beliefs and practices.
The government's response to the movement, while initially hesitant, has shown signs of progress. Officials have begun to acknowledge the need for systemic change and have started to implement measures aimed at addressing the concerns raised by the movement. The proposed reforms, while not a complete solution, represent a step in the right direction. They are a testament to the power of collective action and the importance of continued advocacy. The journey towards a more just and equitable society is ongoing, and the quota movement in Bangladesh serves as a powerful reminder that the pursuit of equality requires constant vigilance and dialogue. It is a continuous process that demands the participation and commitment of every member of society.